Texture is about how things feel. With photography, we're quite often focusing on how things look. Focusing on how something feels can give you some stunning results. Let's go take a look.
When we use texture in photography, we try to tell the story of how something feels.
So what is texture? In photography, texture is the visual depiction of variations in the color, shape, and depth of an object's surface. You can accentuate the appearance of texture by adjusting the lighting or through post-processing in an editing program. But the key to ending up with breathtaking texture in images is to first know how to properly photograph texture. Use a tripod and timer. Texture photography requires capturing sharp details, meaning you typically need to use high aperture settings. A high aperture creates a shallow depth of field in order to focus on the small details of surface texture. The downside is that a high aperture comes with slow shutter speed, which is more prone to create blurry photos due to accidental camera shake. To prevent this, use a tripod and snap your photos using the camera's timer function so that the camera remains as still as possible.
Use a micro lens for close-up shots. Photographing small elaborate texture in a close-up shot requires using a special micro lens to fully capture the fine detail of the texture.
Remember that proper lighting is key. For outdoor texture photography, shoot on a sunny day, when the sun is hitting your subject at an angle. This natural side lighting allows you to take advantage of the depth created by shadows. For indoor texture photography, simulate natural light by using an artificial light source with several brightness settings. Adjusting its brightness lets you experiment with how different light levels affect your shots.
Experiment with different angles. Shooting from different angles alters the way the light hits your subject, potentially emphasizing textures that weren't visible from your original vantage point.
Search for patterns. Repeating shapes and lines makes one of the most splendid texture images. Look for textured patterns everywhere, and you'll find many new potential subjects.
In nature, no matter what climate you live in great outdoor is an amazing source of inspiring and unique textures, from glass, sand, soil, and snow that plants and trees. For a more complex shot, look for different textures mixed together, like water drops on a plant leaf or snap on a tree bark.
In textiles, you can find striking visual textures in fabrics around your home. Think knit sweaters, plaid shirts, woven rugs, drapes, bath towels, Afghan blankets, furniture upholstery, and more. See what interesting textiles you have around the house, and then fold them into different shapes to create new compositions of shadow, light, and texture.
In architecture, the interior and exterior of buildings are filled with various types of textures. Look around to find textures like wood, grain, filling paint, brick walls, cement blocks, raised tiles, and chalkboard.
In food, the kitchen is an easy place to assemble a variety of great textures for food photography. Cooking a complete meal is a great way to give yourself multiple colors, shapes, and textures to capture all on one plate.
Finally, capture texture in photography can add visual interest, highlight the unique patterns, and evoke emotions. And that's it from us. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and that is all from me, Adam, signing out.